What's up, guys? It's your boy Ron, and you're watching The Ron Show, episode 3. So I know I haven't been on the show in quite a long time, but I've been having things to do and places to go, and it's just been long, but let's get this show started. As you know, I'm going to be talking about the Knicks and how they're struggling, and a little bit about Maccabi and how they're adjusting and what's going on with them, But let's get right to it with Knicks. If you haven't seen my other channel on Facebook, not channel, but show on Facebook, make sure to check it out, Your Own Show on Facebook. And I talked about something similar of what I'm going to be talking now, and how we're struggling and we're losing Kristaps and all that, and trading deadline, and same thing here. So let's get it started. So I'm absolutely disgusted of what's going on right now. Kristaps Porzingis just torn his ACL, and it doesn't look so good. Yeah, it's hard. It's just really hard, just thinking about that dunk and how he was like, Antetokounmpo was defending him and KP was just dunking on him. It's just really hard looking at that, and then him holding onto his knee. It was just painful to watch. I couldn't really watch it as much. I was actually here in my room watching it, so it was a lot depressing for me to watch it. Of course, I was casting it from my computer, as always, and it's actually a moment that I'll never forget, because it was probably the first quarter or something, second, and yeah, it just fell down and torn his ACL. And next morning I'm looking at all of these reports on ESPN and Watch Stadium and all of those, social media pages, and I'm just nodding my head, and it's all over my Facebook. And Kristaps Porzingis turned his ACL, 7 to 10 months, and prediction after prediction after prediction. I'm like, what are we gonna do now? Next thing you know, a couple of weeks later, we traded Willie Hernan-Gomez to go to Charlotte, and then we get a player who we waived off named Johnny O'Brien. He's not a bad player, but I don't know what was the point if we got him and we made that trade over nothing. So I was really confused about that. At the same time, I don't think there was a point to trade him, maybe for like a 2020 pick, but I don't know what was the point to trade Willie Hernan-Gomez. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his future is gonna look like. I mean, I did mention that on the Facebook video that maybe he's gonna go back to the EuroLeague and play for Barcelona, or maybe some of those Spanish teams, or maybe he'll go to Turkey and play with David Blatt, or you might never know. But I predicted that Willie is gonna go back to the EuroLeague, or go to the G League possibly. I mean, he just started his career, but we got to see what happens. So, but then we've got, then we had another trade, and next thing you know, I was kind of happy about that trade, that we got Emmanuel Mudiay, because I think he's just strong and aggressive, and I told myself that maybe it's gonna be like the Carmelo Anthony era, where Carmelo Anthony came from Denver, and he's gonna be with us for a long period of time, but I don't think so. I mean, what it sounds like with the Knicks fans, and for me as well, is that he's probably not going to stay as long as Carmelo Anthony did. So yeah, so you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm just really shocked about that 7-game losing streak, and since we played against Boston and we ended it to go to Toronto. Yeah, I had in my head I was just crying. I was like, "What the fuck? I don't know what to do." You know, I was upset. I was angry. I was pissed off. You know, yeah. The only team that I was able to root for was Maccabi FOX Tel Aviv, and they're doing such a tremendous job. They're winning in the Winter League, and they're winning in the Euro League, and yeah. I mean, despite the fact that Itay Segev wants to leave the team for no reason, I think that's just a random excuse, because you're in one of the best teams in EuroLeague and the Winter League history. So why are you complaining to go somewhere else? Why are you willing to waive yourself from the team? Why do you want to get out of this big franchise? Yes, Apollo Jerusalem is another team, but they're just starting with this whole era of what Maccabi did long time ago. So yeah, but it is what it is. If he wants to get out, be my guest. You want to get out of Maccabi FOX Tel Aviv? So get out. No one's stopping you. I mean, you were, like we say in Hebrew, אתה היית טוב, אבל אם אתה רוצה לצאת ממכבי פוקס תל אביב, תצא, get out. Like, what's the point? Like, you're in one of the best teams in Winter League and EuroLeague franchise history. I mean, this team that he's in right now has 6 championships of the EuroLeague, and he's still complaining to get out of the team because, unfortunately, that team is not as big as it used to be in 2014. So, but it's whatever Itay Segev wants. If he wants to get out of that team so badly, I have no problem. Just don't crawl back 10 years and being like, חבל שלא הישארתי במכבי, blah, blah, blah. Because guess what? We're going to be like, we have a different captain. That's all I got to say right now. It's good to be back. That was just a quick summary of what happened to my not to my Nick, but that's a quick summary of what happened to the Knicks and with Maccabi. If you already know, then you're probably with me in this whole story. And if you're not on track of what's going on with the Knicks, check out this video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment. Also make sure to check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and here, YouTube. So, guys, I'll see you later, and peace.